Hello and welcome back to Colonial Airstream. I'm Patrick Botticelli, and today I'm going to take you through the all-new 2024 Airstream Globetrotter 30 rear bedroom. This happens to be a queen bed model, but it's also available with twin beds. We're gonna do a quick walk around on the outside and know you guys are excited to get inside. This trailer is 31 feet 2 inches from ball to bumper. It is 9 feet 7 from the ground to the top of the air conditioning. It is 8 feet 5.5 inches wide, giving you an interior width of 8 feet 1 inch. The interior headroom is 6 feet 7 inches. This trailer has heated tanks and enclosed underbelly. It's all made out of aluminum. It's buck riveted. You got ribs that are made out of aluminum. You got a composite floor for your subfloor, and it's all wrapped up in aluminum underneath. The gross vehicle rating is 8,800 pounds, and the dry weight is 6,925 pounds. That gives you 1,875 pounds of cargo. That's your net cargo carrying capacity, and the hitch weight is only 950 pounds. Let's head up front here. Comes standard with a Zip-D power awning, comes with a beautiful sunbrella material. Press the button on the inside, the awning rolls out and lifts up. You can also adjust it and tilt one side up or down or both sides down. You just have to have the one where the door is on the highest setting so the door doesn't rub. Segment protectors up front, solar stone guards over your glass. These are removable so you can clean your glass. This front one opens all the way up so you could open your front window. You got a steel frame, it's all boxed, spare tire, full-size spare underneath the A-frame, external solar port, and a metal battery box. We give you a lock here at Colonial, and then you have your option for batteries. This one has 300 watts of solar on the roof. That's 3 100-watt Merlin solar panels. And then you could either put AGM batteries in, or you could do the lithium iron phosphate with the heat, which we always recommend. That gives you 200 amp hours of power. Up front, you got a 2 5/16 inch ball. We give you a coupler lock here. This just lifts up to get the ball underneath, but can't when it's locked. You got safety chains, trailer breakaway cable, comes standard with electric hitch jack. You could raise and lower it here. You got a light, and you could pop this cap off to manually crank it up and down. Up front, there's two 30-pound steel propane bottles in this bottle cover with an automatic switch over to left and right. Colonial Airstream fills these for all the customers when they purchase a new trailer. We also give you an RV starter kit, which you'll see in the trunk and spread throughout. Trailer 7-way, this powers your turn signals, your brake lights, and also if you have an electric brake controller in your vehicle, this is what would control it. You are required to have an electric brake controller when you tow a travel trailer that has electric brakes, which this one does. There's also an external grill port here. We give you the hose, it's in the trunk, that you could hook up to a low pressure barbecue grill, and you could run that grill off your propane tanks on board. You got the Airstream lettering up top, that beautiful curved top, that's aerodynamic. That's going to give you less wind drag. It's also aerodynamic on the sides when you look down the side. If a big truck blows past you, instead of having a square box and a square box, which gives you a lot of turbulence, it's going to allow some of the air to go over and under. Stabilizer jacks, all 4 corners. They are power on a Globetrotter, manual on International and Flying Cloud, Caravelle, and Bambi. This is your VIN plate with your production information, tire pressure. The stabilizer jacks also could be manually adjusted once you get them close to the ground. A lockable storage compartment here. This is insulated, it's weather sealed, it's got a mat inside, it's lit so you can see at night. And look what happens when you close this. You twist, look at that. It pulls it nice and tight in there so you don't get any water in. This is your belt line protection. This is your rub rail protection here. This sheet of aluminum overlaps this. It's all buck rivet in place. This seals it nice and tight and neat. Look at all the windows on this model. It's incredible. You got a 30-inch window here, 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 porthole window in the bathroom, and a stacked window in the bedroom. This comes standard with window awnings. Here's this umbrella material. This just rolls up and down. And one cool thing about it is when it's up, it's metal wrapped. So if you scuff something on the way into a campground, it's not gonna rip into your awning. Most RVs have just regular vinyl awnings. Over the windows, there's gutter rails. Keep that rain from coming out, and they're all safety glass and all tinted. Tankless water heater, it runs on propane. You got an external Ethernet port over here and a cable port. Then this is a 50 amp trailer because this has two air conditioners. This has two Coleman Mach air conditioning. 15,000 BTU is up front and a 13,500 BTU in the back, and it's all ducted throughout the whole entire trailer. And they both have electric heat pumps built in. This 50 amp shore power cord, Colonial Airstream, gives you an adapter to adapt it down to 30 amps so you can plug into a 30 amp campground or 50 amp. And then we also give you an adapter so you can plug it in at home to charge the trailer. Now knowing when you plug into 30 amp, you're not gonna be able to run both air conditioners at the same time. And if you plug into a 15 amp outlet, it's just gonna charge the trailer, operate your electrical outlets, and you can use your microwave. The air conditioning is dripped through drip tubes in the wheel wells. The wheels are 225 75 R15, load range E, rated to 80 PSI max and 80 miles an hour. It's got electric drum brakes with never adjust brakes. Also has a rubber torsion axle with never lube hubs. You have a city water connection. Now this trailer has a 53-gallon freshwater tank, but you don't always have to just fill the tank. You could just hook up to a campground's water pressure here and supply water to all your plumbing on board with the pressure at the campground. When you're not hooked up to a campground, you could fill on the other side the 53-gallon freshwater tank and use your 12-volt demand pump to give you pressure to all your faucets. Below that is a tank flush because this has a black tank and it also has a gray tank. They're both 36 gallons each and they're separate tanks. We'll see that when we go to the back. Outside utility shower, this has hot and cold water with a little wand outside so you can wash things down. And that lines up right with the bathroom. Set your bathroom windows nice and high so no one can look in. Below here is your gray and black tank. Black on this trailer is your toilet and your bathroom sink. Gray on this trailer is your kitchen sink and your shower, your main shower inside. Take this cap off. In here is a waste hose that we give you. Slide that, snap it on, get it secure, and then you're always gonna empty your black tank first, discharge all that toilet waste, close it, open your gray, soapy shower water, cleans it out. And when you're all done, close this, open your black tank once again, hook up to the sewer flusher, that'll be a regular garden hose that goes right here, and let that run for 5 or 10 minutes, flush out all the residual waste out of your black tank. Shut the water off, take the hose off, shut that, and you're all set. And you've even got a light out here that illuminates this area at night. Over here is another window awning, part of the standard window awning package. This is a stacked window, so this strap doesn't interfere with the glass. Globetrotter medallion over here, all LED lights on the exterior, of course we have that. And it's also equipped with a wireless backup camera. We call it a driving camera. When you plug in your 7-way trailer connector to your tow vehicle and you turn on your parking lights, the monitor that's included with this trailer, the little display, will power up this camera and you have a vision of what's going on exactly behind you. I recommend leaving that on all the time when you're towing. But remember, gotta have your parking lights or headlights on in your tow vehicle, which is the best practice anyway because that illuminates all your clearance lights. Makes you more visible when you're out on the road. Rear panoramic windows, so this has front and rear panoramic windows. Everybody loves them because you get so much light in the trailer. This window opens all the way out. You got another window awning here. Stacked tail lights, beautiful tail light housings on this trailer. You also have a large rear trunk here. Now, if this was a twin bed model, there would be 3 rear large trunks. Because this is a queen, there's 1, but on the queen, it's much deeper. In here, we got a multi-tool with a 1/2-inch drive, your stabilizer jack crank to manually operate them, a little cap for your power cord, your external grill connection, the adapter from 30 amp to a household 15 amp. a freshwater drinking hose, a donut that we give you for your waste hose, and of course some gloves. And then you got your window awning tool if you can't reach the little strap like I did. Again, lit, weather sealed, lockable, polished rear bumper storage. You can put wheel chocks, blocks of wood, things that get wet and dirty, right? You don't want to put them in your trunk. You can put them back here and latch it down. Coming on this side, you have another window here for the bedroom. And then you also have a lockable potable water fill, 53-gallon freshwater tank. That tank is heated just like the rest of your tanks. And behind here is some low point drains and a gravity drain for your freshwater tank. 30,000 BTU propane furnace on board, outside electrical outlet, stabilizer jacks. They're not leveling jacks. They're not going to lift the trailer off the ground, level you. Just going to take that bounce out of your walk, right? So the trailer doesn't move around. Push them down, let them touch the ground, and you can manually crank them to even them out. Cooktop ventilation over the galley area. And you got a little latch here to keep the door from swinging around on a windy day. You can detach the screen door from the main door. Latches in, you got a grab handle here to get in, a gutter rail, a porch light. This is all made out of aluminum. Insulated door. This has equal bad insulation on the inside. This screen door has 6 rivets, stainless steel hinges. It is lockable for the handle over here, and it also has a deadbolt, 2 separate keys. And these keys are very unique. They're Airstream keys. They're not your common RV keys, so you don't have to worry about anybody else getting in your trailer. This also gives you your payload information based on how this trailer was built, how much cargo carrying capacity you have left. Double entry step, it's all aluminum. This flips up, so if you only want one step, this tucks up, so when you're driving, it's not sticking down really low. Bring it out, make sure it locks in both sides, and if you need that extra step, you lift this up, flip it around, and boom, you're in. Extruded aluminum structure here for the door, all TIG welded. You got a little angle here, so it helps you sweep out the trailer a little bit better. No water's gonna get behind here. This is all tilted and angled. And then this is a certified green emerald rated trailer. We're very proud of that. If you wanna check that out, what that process is, you can go to the certified green website, and that is a TRA certification. Come on in. When you look down at this floor, this is a woven vinyl flooring. This goes throughout the whole entire trailer. So this goes down, then all the furniture gets put on top of it. Everything is carried right through this entry door. It's different than a lot of RV manufacturers. What they do is they put stuff inside and they build the box around it, or they'll leave a slide out and bring things in. Everything in here went through this door. It can come back out. You got a bumper over the entry door. And lots of headroom. That 6'7" is to the lowest point inside this trailer. Now, let me give you a lay of the land before I dive into the details. This has a front lounge area. This folds out into a bed. It's about 31 by 81. You got a dining area. You could seat like 12 people at this thing. So if you're into entertaining, this is the trailer to get. But this also folds down into a bed. You got a center galley kitchen with beautiful solid surface countertops. Coming down the row, we got your refrigerator, we got a pantry area, we got the wardrobe area, then we have a split bath. So we got a toilet on one side of the hallway and a shower on the other. And all the way in the back, there is a walk-around queen-size bed. This bed is 60 by 75, but it's also available with twin beds. Those would be 34 by 80, and you would have a little nightstand in the middle. Now that you kind of know where everything is in this trailer, now let me dive into a little bit more details. Let's first talk about decor. The decor we're in right now is called Barcelona Blue with natural elm. That is one decor. The other decor that is very similar to this is called London Gray. So the flooring, the countertops, the cabinets, all would be the same. It'd just be a lighter gray cushion. Now, totally different decor would be Copenhagen, and that is a cream color. And that has dark walnut for the cabinets, different color floor. And then accent that, they also have Dublin slate. So that'd be the same color scheme for the cabinets and floor and countertops, but it would have a dark slate color seating. So there's your 4 interior decor options. Now for factory options that are available. Not many on this trailer, but one of them is the 300 watts of solar. You could get it without batteries, or you could get factory lithium batteries included with the 300 watts of solar. And then they have an option of not having a gas oven. You can have a convection microwave, and then instead of having a microwave in a cabinet, it will be just a bigger cabinet. Up front here in the roof locker, you got your accent lights up top. These open up. These are resistant to fingerprints. In here you got a Fusion stereo that's Bluetooth, of course. You got a USB port that you can plug things into the stereo. You got an inverter outlet. Let's talk about the inverter. This is a 2,000 watt inverter. So that will run off of whatever battery system you choose. So if you're not plugged into shore power at a campground, you could power items up to 2,000 watts off your battery system for a short period of time. It's an on and off system, so it's point of use. You're going to use, when you need it, you turn it on. When you're done, you shut it off. You also have a Cat 5 connection here, HDMI, so if you want to plug in a Blu-ray player, it will play to one or both of the televisions. And you also have plenty of room in here. Owner's bags in here, and check this out. You can't reach and see what you're doing. You can actually see it in a mirror back here. And look at this beautiful hardware they use. This is all plywood. Everything is plywood, Italian light ply with laminate. No particle board, no melamine, nothing like that. It's all plywood, lightweight, and laminate. So this is not a sticker. This is not a sticker. It's all laminate, so it's very durable. You got speakers over here, you got a couple speakers in the back, and then you also have a subwoofer on board. You have full blackout curtains that go all the way around, really darkens this trailer, and they have the little pleats in them. They look really nice. You got a ledge back here so you could put some plants or whatever decor you'd like. You get some ring lights up top over here that are directional. They're on off right here. And then every single window that opens in this trailer, they have insect screens on them. A lot of times people ask if they have screens because you can't really see them, but there are screens right there. Down below we have storage. It comes with the little bins, and you can put a lot of stuff in there. Over here on the side, of course, we got your fire extinguisher. There's a CO detector on board, LP leak detector, and a smoke detector. This is built to all the RVIA strict specifications that they require for RV manufacturer to build. You can also turn on and off the whole entire battery system from here. You can control your awning from here. There's USB A and C ports here, a GFCI protected electrical outlet, and this folds out into a bed. So I'm going to show that to you. What you do, and before we do that, look at these cushions here. Really good foam in here. This is very durable material they use. With this slides out, and you got heavy duty slides there, just like that. And you got 81 inches up here, plenty of room. And it was nice, even if you're not going to be sleeping up here, if you wanted to make it into like a deep lounge to like sit back and watch television, you could do so and leave it like that. What's nice is you still have plenty of floor space. So if you do have pets, they still have room to move around in this floor plan. We didn't see them maybe outside, but look at this, 3 VistaView windows, and they all have privacy shades built into them. The regular windows have roll down shades, really darkens inside this trailer. And all the windows, we have one open in the bedroom. I'll show you how they operate. Another inverted circuit over here, and then you got storage. You got storage here. You got another electrical outlet. Got some more storage over here. Comes with another bin. And then back here, we got some more storage. And all this hardware, you could pop it off and take it off if you want to remove the door to put something bigger in there. And again, you got that full ledge back there. And this backrest is built in. So this is permanent. It's not moving around. It's not going to fall off when you're towing. And it comes with all the decor pillows. Television standard is a smart TV, runs on 12 volt. You got a little cubby here with USB A and C. You could turn on and off these overhead lights if it was too bright for you. You could turn on and off your inverter from here. You could monitor your tanks. You can see your battery level, your freshwater capacity. What's nice, it gives you readings in percentages, not thirds, not quarters, percentages. So 1% all the way up to 100%, just by holding it in. Gray waste and black waste. You could also turn on your demand pump from here. Now we'll pump the system with the pressure. Once you pressurize the water system, will shut off. And then you also have a display for your solar, so you can see how much solar gain you're getting in the trailer. And this TV swivels around, so you can angle it in different positions, and you can get behind it to get to another electrical outlet's inverted. So if you wanted to more devices back here, your HDMI and your cable. And the one thing we didn't see in the front overhead compartment, there's an antenna booster that will boost up the signal. We're inside a showroom right now. I have that booster on. The antenna on the roof is taking that signal in, amplifying it so we could watch television. I have the volume turned off for you guys. Now look at this big table. Look at all the room you have. You can play cards with friends. You could really entertain in this trailer. It's quite unique. It's the only trailer that has this style table. Now this table comes off. What you do is pop one side up first, then the second side, and then the legs come out of the floor. So all it is this little T-screw here, and when you slip it in the slot, you spin this, it locks it in place. So we'll just put that right there. And to make it into a bed, there's two smaller ones in the closet. So you just unscrew the little spindle, stick it in, boom. Sometimes it doesn't catch. There we go. Boom. Then I'm going to grab these two extra cushions here. And they have some Velcro if you want to keep them in and not have them slide out on you. And you just line up your table. Just like that. And you take your cushions, zippers on the inside for aesthetics, right? Now check out this bed here. Got a lot of room. Same size as the front bed, but it has that gap. So there's separation. So if your kids in the middle of the night start kicking each other, they're a little bit more separated. They'll be a little bit happier. Up on the roof, you'll see the ductwork in this trailer. These are all adjustable in direction. You could also turn certain ones off, dedicate more air to one part of the trailer. And then you have your intakes. These have really nice filters in them. You got one here, one in the back. You can unscrew them and clean the filters periodically. There's a skylight in the galley with shade. Thermal brake, it's got a thick dome up top. And you got a fantastic fan, motorized lid, variable speed control, thermostat control, all built in with a removable screen. So you get one of those in this trailer. Now let's check out the galley. Double porthole window. You got some spotlights over here. Boom, put those on, look at that. Really gives you that glow back here too. So if you don't want all that light on, you do have the ability to turn those separate lights on. Two sink covers, really thick and heavy. Nice size sink, thick gauge here. It's a Moen sink. And the faucet is swivelable, and you have a little pull-out sprayer here off to the side. Now you can put whatever you want up in here. But you could do compost, you could do pet food. You could put ice in here and put wine in here, whatever you would like. That's built right into the counter. You have a GFCI protected electrical outlet. Then you have this. Look at this. You got a storage compartment here. You could put some stuff down in here. You could put a nice tall olive oil, right? You got another drawer over here. You got one around the side here. You got a little ledge here. I got some books there. You got your trash pail, furnace duct, all the lighting control, dimmable lights in the ceiling. There's even a light inside the awning when the awning's out that illuminates the whole awning on the trailer. It's really cool. Then you got a bank of drawers. So in here I got some stuff, remotes, emergency kit for the awning, backup camera, and this doesn't have batteries in it, but when we install the batteries, whatever the customer chooses, we'll put this extra stuff in. You got a drawer over here, and you got a flip down. And the flip down is because the wheel well cuts into the body just like a bed of a pickup truck, right? So Airstreams have a low center of gravity. That makes them much better to tow than a really tall box style trailer that could potentially sway on the road. By lowering everything, cutting the wheels into the body, it gives you a much better towing experience, but it also creates some challenges. So these storage compartments can't go all the way back. You'll see a little ledge inside the shower. That's the wheel well. So there's a little seat in there, which is, I think, is a bonus. This comes standard with a 3-burner gas cooktop. It's electronic ignition. You just select which burner you want on, hold that into light, and then light it up. You also have an oven below with a light built into it. I love having a gas oven. But if you don't think you're ever going to use this, they do offer for $475 a convection microwave upgrade instead of this. You have another flip down storage over here. Cubbies over here, so you can put all your spices here while you're cooking. Cooktop ventilation and light. Really lights this area up quite well. Then you got these 2 roof locker storages here. Again, backlit. They have the mirrors built into them. They do an excellent job. And those little covers here, and you might be able to see it in the mirror, when you're traveling, you could put these in. It's all carpeted, and there's little tabs there to keep this from moving around when you're driving. Airstream's been doing this for over 90 years. All these ideas came up over that time frame, so they're always constantly improving their product, and they're all truly hand-built. Beautiful curve here to get into this part of the trailer, so it's not like a squared off corner. But you got some wardrobe storage here, all pocket hole screw construction. Again, look at the thickness of the door, the whole frame of the trailer. They do build quality. And then this has a slide out pantry microwave, we call it. 0.07 cubic foot. You got all your controls here. And by code, require it cannot be powered when it's in the cabinet. So there's an interlock that shuts that outlet off when you roll it into the cabinet. That way you're not cooking in the cabinet. That'd be scary. You got a little pantry over here. And like I said in the beginning, if you got the convection microwave, this should just be a bigger pantry. And then you got some storage down below. On this side, you got your CO and LP leak detector. You got your power converter charger, charges your batteries, all your breakers and fuses in there. And then you have a 9.7 cubic foot refrigerator with freezer. And this isn't one of those old school propane fridges. This is a 12-volt fridge. Look at the depth you get. Now, if you had an RV before, you might see the value here, but most refrigerators, they only go back to here, like half. Freezer, refrigerator, half. Look at this, you get the full depth. You can actually put a cake in here and it'll fit the box. That's the biggest challenge with the propane fridges, besides the inefficiency and the time it takes to cool. This cools right away, and you could put regular household stuff in it. All your controls are up here too for that. Now, since it has a split bath, they do have 2 privacy curtains. So instead of a pocket door, which you can't do because there's wheel wells here, they use a really nice quality curtain that covers here, and then there's one in the back. And they do it over here because when you get out of the shower, it gives you access to your wardrobe. And check this out. This has 2 lights built into it, really lights it up quite well. You have all the supports here to put your table legs if you wanted to, and then you got the shelf up top, and then you also have that rod that you can hang all your clothes, which not a lot of people do anymore. They fold and tuck, and then you got access for winterization for your water pump, your tank heaters where the furnace ducts go down to the tank, all go through here. Airstream builds all these trailers with service in mind. And all my certified Airstream technicians that work in our shop are very happy to work on Airstreams because you don't have to tear everything apart to get to something for service. So they thank Airstream every single day. In the bathroom, we have a lot going on here. We have a porcelain toilet that dumps into the 36-gallon freshwater tank and a bathroom sink that dumps into the black tank. Why does it dump into the black tank? Well, let me tell you. We know why toilet waste goes into that. But your bathroom sink, you're using mostly toothpaste, shaving, spitting, all that stuff. You don't want that in your gray tank. That goes in your black tank. You got storage below the sink here, these little curved doors. You got room in the corner so you can put your toilet brush there if you want to. toilet paper holder, special toilet paper we give you, chemical for the toilet. Then you got these little sliders, so you can put a lot of stuff in this bathroom. This is the wheel well. That's what we're boxed over right now. You even have a storage here. Got a towel bar behind me. You got a ledge. You can put more stuff in. You want your privacy, there it is. And the GFCI outlet, your lighting control, and then your tankless water heater. Set your temperature, turn your faucet on all the way to the hottest setting. You got nice hot water. If it's too hot, turn your temperature down over here. Then you got a mirror back here, magnification built into it. You got a towel bar next to the sink here, another towel bar here, and I love the wall design. It looks more like a house in here. And then the toilet just has a regular ball valve here. Opens up and dumps it into the tank and flushes. And then you got a porthole window on the back of the bathroom door. I love that look. This has a skylight in the bath with a shade with the privacy film on it, so someone's flying a drone over your trailer, not going to see inside. Glass shower door, magnetic, lockable, shower wand with pause, light inside, clothesline inside, regular residential shower diverter, all fiberglass, really thick stuff. Goes right there to your drain. That's the wheel well. And then if you look up, you got a bathroom fan. There was also one in the toilet area as well. For the bedroom, you can see now the privacy shade, right? Nice. Another air conditioning unit here. So you can run both of them or one or the other. It will still duct throughout the whole trailer. Premium mattress in this trailer. What's nice, Airstream owners love the mattresses, and it's different than some of our manufacturers. They give you a really thin one. Then you're supposed to go out and buy a better one and throw that one away, but Airstream doesn't like waste, so they give you a good mattress. The bed lifts up, gets to all the rest of your storage, and here's your witness right here. You can see the edge grain of the Italian light ply. This is really quality lightweight wood. This flips down for storage. The sides are open so you can get these bins in and out. And then look at the bed platform. It's plywood, CNC cut, add some ventilation to the bottom. You can still add a membrane between if you're doing really cold weather camping. And it's 60 by 75. Plenty of room to walk around. The little backrest is still just like the sofa in the back. But I love that view. The rear window also doubles as an emergency exit, so it has one of those quick release cords and the red handles. You got some reading lights, more roof locker storage. I put the bed pillows in there. Two more speakers back here. Low nightstand, so when you roll over in bed, you don't bump your arm on any sharp edges. You got storage down below here, and of course you got a matching one on the other side. Electrical outlet, USB A and C. A stacked window over here, blackout curtains just like in the front, furnace duct down here, access panel to get into like the shower drain if you ever needed maintenance, and then you can control air conditioning units right from this comfort control. Your propane furnace, your electric heat pump, all done right from here. And at our dealership at Colonial Airstream, we give you a full walkthrough tour on all the Airstreams, new or used, that you buy from us. We have technicians that'll spend a good amount of time with you to go through everything that we went through today in a little bit more detail, hands-on, so you could try it. And then we always welcome our customers after they do their orientation to spend the evening at our dealership so they could try everything out. Also rest a little bit, right? It's a lot to try to cram into one day, to come, do the training, and then leave and go somewhere. Spend the night, relax, and then leave the following morning. Here's the other window. This window opens just like every other window. There's two handles. You lift. That's the high setting. You got a mid setting, and you got a low setting. And then it squeezes locked. And this is what the curtains look like when they're closed. Outlet, USB A and C, another one down on the floor, which I've never noticed one down there before. That's cool. And then you got another articulating arm on the television, and then back here you got inverter circuit, HDMI, and cable. They cram a lot into these trailers, and look at the beautiful aluminum finish on the inside. It's not going to absorb camping odors, cooking odors. It's easy to wipe down, easy to clean. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the tour of the all-new 2024 Airstream Globetrotter 30RB here at Colonial Airstream, Millstone Township, New Jersey. You can follow us on the web at www.colonialairstream.com. Call us at 800-265-9019. On our YouTube page, we have a lot of full walkthrough tours, but we also have service tech tip videos. You should definitely check them out. We give you a lot of information. Also, we have short videos of walkthroughs of Airstreams on our Facebook, on our Instagram, and our TikTok. And I'm a salesperson here at Colonial Airstream. I'd love to work with you. If you're interested in purchasing an Airstream, you can contact me directly, and I'll see you in the next walkthrough tour.